Hey, what is going on, guys? Expert Fusion here, and today I'm going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 5 finale that just came out just yesterday, and it was an amazing episode. I think it might have been the best episode of the season. In my opinion, I think it was, because there was just so much going on. So, of course, there was the 90-minute finale, really long episode, really great episode as well. So I want to talk about some different things about it. First of all, one thing I definitely loved about it is that they focused on so many different things at a time, especially at the end of the episode. They're focusing on the meeting, they're focused on Glenn and Nicholas out in the woods fighting, they were focusing on Father Gabriel and Sasha fighting, and it was just Rick and the zombies that broke into Alexandria, and it was just so much going on. It really made for an exciting episode, definitely. So first of all, the scavengers, I want to talk about them, or the wolves, I guess you can call them the wolves, scavengers, same thing, the same exact thing, really. They seem to be really interesting. Now in the comics, they really didn't have much of a philosophy. We didn't really learn about them in the comics. We just knew that they wanted to steal from Alexandria and get their stuff. That's all we knew. We didn't know anything really generally about Alexandria. But we didn't know anything about the scavengers, but in the TV show, they're going, I could tell, a little bit more in depth with them, and what they're basically doing is trapping people in that little car, because, of course, if people go look for food, they're in food containers, so they know people are going to look for them, they open them up, all the ones open, all the zombies come out, the music starts playing, zombies start coming from other directions, and they're forcefully gonna get trapped in one of those cars over there. And then the wolves come and steal their stuff and then kill them. That's basically what they do. They just steal their stuff and kill you. But first, of course, they need to trap you. That's what the guy was doing. They're funny people. They try to make jokes like they were with Morgan. Just like chilling around. But they're real though. They want to kill you. They want to take your stuff. They're not messing around. So, obviously we're able to tell that. We don't know how many of them there are. We really don't. I believe there's only 3, but there might be more because we might have just not seen all of them. We only saw 3 of them, and they look like very interesting people. And I thought they were going to be killed off. All of them were going to be killed off in this episode, but obviously they want to expand the storyline out a little bit into Season 6, which I actually really like, and I think they're going to be a pretty huge part of the first half of Season 6. Maybe they're going to be like a few episodes, just like the Hunters, not too long, but not too short either. Maybe like 2 or 3 episodes at the most, maybe even just the premiere. Maybe they're just the entire premiere, and it ends with them all being killed by Rick's group. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. Something I really enjoyed as well. That it was just a lot of action, with Daryl and Aaron fighting all those walkers. It was just really intense. But what I liked a lot would have to be the beautifulness and the symbolicness just in this episode. There was a lot of that. As someone who just wanted to see a die-hard fighting zombies and people and shootouts, action, that's not what this episode is. It's more of it's just well done. I'll just say that much. Rick's speech at the end was really well done. They had everyone saying good things about him, and Jesse listening, so Jesse knows Rick's not really that bad of a guy. We had everything with Carol just basically putting a knife up to Pete's throat, which was kind of showing that she's not afraid of abusers anymore, like her husband used to be. She's not afraid of that anymore. That was really cool. And Glenn cannot kill anybody. He's that much of a softie. He just can't kill anybody, and it's not a bad thing. He just didn't want to kill Nicholas. He didn't think he should have, because he was begging for mercy, and he didn't want to be like that. He thought he had too much guilt on him, so he kept him alive, and he brought him back to Alexandria. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. And as much as I wanted to see him die, that's what happened. And then we got a lot more development with Gabriel. Gabriel has just been a pretty huge character so far this half of the season. I think it's mainly because he hasn't gotten much, and I think it's cool that they're giving him a lot more than the comics, that's for sure. And Sasha's just crazy and just wants to kill her. We could kill him. We can all tell, but I thought it was a great setup for Season 6 and what we're going to see in Season 6, because for the comic book fans, what's happened in Season 6 with No Way Out story arc and what's to come with that. And it basically just started. It's not that hard for the walkers to break in when you think about it. All they have to do is someone has to be stupid like Gabriel and leave it a little bit open like that, and you could have 3 walkers break in. And the next time, if you leave it open for a little bit longer, you can have 20 or 30 walkers break in, and it'll be a lot bigger of a problem. But they got lucky. Only 3 broke in, which was very lucky on their side. So that was great, interesting as well. And then we had the awesome Pete thing, which came basically the same thing as the comics. Pete comes up and slits Reggie's throat, and he did it on accident, though. He didn't actually mean to be honest, but he didn't really care. He wasn't like Dawn, who didn't mean to, and then was like, oh, I didn't mean to. No, he didn't mean to, and he didn't care. He was like, whatever, I just slit his throat, I don't care. And then Rick kills him. And then the thing that was awesome about this is that Morgan noticed Rick right when he shot him. And last time Morgan saw Rick, it was the other way around. Morgan was the crazy guy, the crazy blood-handed, bloodthirsty guy who just wanted to kill everybody, and Rick was a little bit more peaceful. And then now it's complete opposite. Morgan's turned all peaceful, it's not crazy anymore, and Rick is just killed the guy, and Morgan doesn't know why. I mean, Morgan could think it could be for a stupid reason, not even like a big deal or anything, and he just basically just shot that guy right in the head, and Morgan was witness it, and it ends like there. A pretty huge cliffhanger, one of the biggest ones we've ever gotten. I think this was, I don't know if it was bigger than season 4's cliffhanger, but it was definitely pretty big. And just what's to come in season 6 is just gonna be, it's just gonna be awesome. So I'm sure you all are excited, and I'm not sure if there's going to be another 90-minute episode. I would assume they're going to make another 90-minute episode, maybe a 90-minute premiere with the Wolves. And yes, the whole reason behind the W on the Wolves, because we get to see in the beginning with Morgan, the whole thing behind the W is that he was talking about it. He was like, the early settlers around these areas used to put I think it was some kind of sign on people's heads to show that they're part of a group, and that's why they put their little W's on their heads. And then they do it on all the walkers to show that, I think it's because it's to show that it's their territory. It's not like they just do it because they feel like it. It's to show that they are near and they will hunt you and kill you. So that's why they also put wolves not far wherever they've been, and that's why we know that the wolves are the people who destroyed and killed everybody in the Wiltshire Estates place that we saw in season 5 episode 9, and we know now that that's what happened. They were to do that because we saw the wolves not far thing, and we saw the W walkers around that area. So we know the wolves, wherever the W's zombies are, that's where the wolves have been, and that's what they're trying to do. They're just letting you know that there's nothing really in depth about the W. It's just they're letting people know, and people were just so stupid with the W. It really pissed me off in like comments and stuff of videos. They're like, maybe the W is just a backwards upside down M, and it means Morgan. Maybe Morgan's. It's like, shut up, it's obviously the wolves. And people are also saying it, they think it's the Whisperers from the comics, and it was just, all the theories were just really stupid. But we all knew it was going to be the wolves, and I think that played out very, very well, and it made for a great storyline for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little review. See you guys in my next video. I am going to be doing another video. It's going to be very, very awesome. It's going to be actually a, what would you call it, like a poll for the best season ever. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Video will be up maybe tomorrow, maybe even later, because the map pack for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare does come out tomorrow. So it's probably not going to be tomorrow, but we'll see. See you guys in my next video. Peace out.